Total expenses of $1,518,790.46. Leaves a net surplus before investment, $223,412. Other income from our investment account of $90,036.82. Leaves a net surplus after investment, $313,448.82. Brings our year-to-date surplus to $1,039,085.26. Any question on our budget report? Okay. Going to move on to surplus and cash report. Operating account under total cash, Truist, $3,895,818.91. Student activities account of $88,733.37. Investment account of $3,001,260.92. Petty cash of $1,000. Leaves total cash of $6,986,813.20. Our anticipated cash position going back from last year of 6/30/24, we began at $7,384,000 plus current year budgeted surplus, $987,690.74. Less funds moved to our repair and replacement account at U.S. Bank of $400,000, and then less fund balance appropriations of $790,082.78. Leaves expected cash and investment on hand 6/30/2025 of $6,797,991.96. If you back out our investment account of $3,001,260.92, leaves expected cash available 6/30/2025 $3,796,731.04. And then finally, our U.S. Bank bond accounts, our ending balances in our bond fund, $963,975.32. Our debt service reserve fund of $1,794,037.11. And then we have our repair and replacement account of $351,401.97. Leaves total funds held at U.S. Bank of $3,109,414.40. Any questions on surplus and cash reports? That's all I have.
Thank you. Item 6B is head of school report. Ms. Killen.
All right. First, we have the compliance submission report. We only had one item that had to be turned into Epicenter for the Office of Charter Schools, and that was the annual fire inspection report, turned in on May 25th. Next, I have the ending enrollment report. We ended the year with 1,901 students, 664 in elementary, 632 in middle school, 605 in high school. On the calendar, I forgot to put this on there, the North Carolina Association's Charter School Conference will be July 16th, 17th, and 18th. Our whole admin team is going, assistant directors and directors. Ms. Chancellor is gonna join us, and so is Ms. Wilson, and Mrs. Wilson is going to lead a finance breakout session, and Ms. Chancellor and Ms. White and Ms. Avery are also gonna lead a breakout session. So we are very excited to be presenting this year. I also served on the planning committee for the conference, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. So next on the calendar, August 4th will be the beginning of teacher work days. August 13th is the first day of school. August 16th is board training 8 to 1 with Tom Miller. And August 19th will be the next board meeting. And that's all I have.
Thank you very much. On the agenda, there's a personnel report, but there's no personnel report, is that
There is no
correct?
personnel report today.
Okay,
We'll bring on new hires in August.
okay. Item 6C on the agenda is Enrichment Committee. Ms. Lisa Largent is not here, so we'll say no report. Item 6C, Athletics Committee.
No report.
Item 6D, Facilities Committee.
A couple of things. One is work is about to start on the roof at the middle school. I'm sure y'all have seen all the material dropped off there. And then the structural kind of foundation stuff that we had approved, they're underway with that as well. And then we do need to go into closed session to discuss something else.
Okay, I'm sorry, folks, we're going to have to go into closed session for just a minute, and as soon as we get back, we'll call you guys back in, and then we'll get to why we're all here. I'll hear a motion to go into closed session pursuant to General Statute 143-318.115.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion's unanimous. We now stand in closed session.
just kind of a forced investment, really. You got to do it right now.
You don't know when stuff's going to be for sale.
That's right.
Sure.
It's kind of like a loop.
Yeah.
That's what I have in mind right now.
Oh, boy.
So we'll just redo the whole kitchen, fix it all that.
Right.
You know, so didn't plan on it, but it needed to be done.
Right. A couple years down the road, you'll look back thinking,
Favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's unanimous. Item 6C, the Governance Committee Report and the Annual Business Meeting. We have a couple of members of the board who have served out their full term of 6 years before they can come off the board, before they must, according to our bylaws, come off the board for at least a year. Lisa Largent is one of those people who really did a lot for the school and has been a real stalwart on the board for a long time, led the enrichment committee on the board. I don't know, is Lisa on vacation? She's out of town.
Today's her birthday.
Oh, today's her birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, maybe that's why we don't see her. But the other one is Mr. Scott McCraney, who's the treasurer. And we really appreciate all the hard work that you've done over the last 6 years. And you two have been a voice of reason. And I think Ms. Killen has something for you.
I do. Would you come up here, Mr. McRaney? If I can carry all this. I have some words. I'm so sorry Ms. Largent isn't here, but I will still make this to her also. Mr. McRaney and Ms. Largent, on behalf of the entire Piedmont Community Charter School family, we extend our deepest gratitude and appreciation for your 6 years of service to our Board of Directors. As you roll off the board, we reflect on the profound impact your commitment, insights, and leadership have had on the growth and success of our school. Your unwavering dedication to our mission and core values has been instrumental in shaping the thriving learning environment we cherish today. During your tenure, you have contributed significantly to critical decisions, strategic planning, and the overall governance that has guided Piedmont Community Charter School forward. Your wisdom, passion for education, and countless hours of volunteer work have laid a strong foundation for our future. We are truly grateful for your selfless and the personal investment you made in the lives of our students and the betterment of our community. Thank you so much.
No, go ahead. I just want to shake his hand. I don't need to be in the picture. Scott, thank you. Appreciate it. Now, Mr. McCraney is going to remain on the Finance Committee, I think, and
Yes.
help us out. He's been the treasurer for the last several years, and so that'll be very helpful. All right, we now have two, with Ms. Largent and Mr. McCraney coming off, we have two at-large positions on the board that are open. I would first like to nominate LaBarbara Southern, who has been serving on the Finance Committee for the last 2 years and has a great general knowledge of how the school works. And could I hear a motion to seat LaBarbara Southern?
I make a motion to seat LaBarbara Southern on the board.
Second?
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ms. LaBarbara Southern, please come up and take your seat. Miss Emily Rogers is coming off of the elementary school rep, and I would like to nominate her for the other at-large position.
I'll make a motion to nominate Emily Rogers for the other at-large position.
A second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is unanimous.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Malia Malden has served for 4 years and is up for another 2 years. I would like to nominate her to fill her own at-large position for another 2 years. Do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve Malia Modern for her at-large position for a continual 2 years.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And our last new member, Mr. Jeremy Gordon, I'd invite you to come up and take your seat as the new elementary school rep. Wherever you'd like to sit.
This will be your permanent seat from here on out.
Yeah. It's just like church.
Choose wisely.
If you sit down, that's yours.
Okay.
All right. Having all of our new members seated, we will now elect our officers for the coming years. I will be stepping down as president. I will become a regular board member for the first time in a long time for 1 more year, and likely will step off of the board next year at this time. But I would first like to nominate Malia Malden, who is the current vice president, as the new president of Piedmont Community Charter School. Could I get a second?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. I made the motion.
Thank you. I'm typing as fast as my little fingers will go.
Come on, Emily.
I'm trying.
All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's unanimous.
3 clicks.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that.
I'd also like to nominate Mr. Paul Tharp as the vice president. If I can get a second.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any further discussion? You should be doing this. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's unanimous.
Woo-woo.
I would like to nominate Emily Rogers as secretary.
Can
Now,
I veto?
We talked about this. We talked about this, Emily.
Oh, goodness.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion's unanimous. And finally, Ms. LaBarbara Southern has an extensive background in finance and has been on the finance committee for 2 years, and I would like to nominate her as the new treasurer of Piedmont Community Charter School. Can I get a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is unanimous, and I celebrate you all. I'll let you announce the next board meeting and close the,
Did you say it was 3 times?
just once to
Oh,
close.
once, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, our next board meeting will be on August 19th. And that concludes our meeting for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.